guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a little bit of a different makeup tutorial. I'm always in my comfort zone when it comes to eyeshadows, but I feel like I stepped out a little bit today using this super bright green eyeshadow and created this beautiful smoky eye with it. So I hope you guys like it, and if you're interested in knowing how I achieved this makeup look, then please keep on watching. Hi guys, so to get started with this makeup look, I'm using the L'Oreal Magic Lumi, and I'm really liking this foundation primer because it does give you like a nice luminous glow, and I also feel like it's moisturizing, which is really good, especially right now because it's cold outside, so your skin automatically just goes so dry. And I'm also using some acne water, which also dries out my skin so bad. For foundation today, I'm using one of my favorite foundations, which is the L'Oreal Infallible, and this is in the shade 105, but I'm also going to mix it with some Pixi Beauty Blend oil drops. I think that's what they're called. And what these drops are going to do is that they're going to moisten the foundation, and then they're also going to make the foundation a lot more smoother, making it super easy to blend. Because this foundation is super matte, I don't want to wear such a matte foundation, especially when my skin is a little bit on the drier side. So the drops really add a nice moisture and finish to the foundation, which I really like. For concealer today, I'm using the Naked Skin Concealer in this shade Light, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes to cover a little bit of my dark circles. I'm going to apply them on the eyelid, and this is going to serve me as an eyeshadow base, and I'm also going to apply in other areas just to balance out the highlight. As soon as I finish highlighting, I'm just going to go in and blend everything out with my damp beauty blender. I'm going to set my concealer with this Inglot powder. I will leave the name in the description box because they're very odd. Anyways, I'm just going to apply that powder all over the areas that I applied my concealer using a dry beauty blender. Have you guys ever tried applying a powder with a beauty blender or any sort of sponge for that matter? It really changes everything. The finish is unbelievable. It fills in every pores, giving you that super smooth skin. It really makes it look like porcelain. I really recommend you do this because honestly it's gonna change your life. For bronzer today, I'm using Gold Deposit by MAC, and this is a highlighter slash bronzer. You can use it for either or. In my case, I'm going to use it as a bronzer because I don't want to go overboard with the bronzer like I usually do. I just want to warm up my face and give my skin a little bit of color because the powders and the foundation and all of that stuff tends to hide our features and completely makes our face flat. So applying a nice bronzer will bring those back. Taking well-rested powder from Bare Minerals, I'm just going to apply that on the areas that I want to highlight. Just because the Inglot powder wasn't bright enough, it just set my makeup, it didn't highlight those areas. So I'm just going to run over with the well-rested powder on the areas that I want to stand out. And it also has a nice beautiful luminous finish, which is also so great. I really like the finish of this, and that is why I'm going to apply it underneath the eyes, on the forehead, and on the chin. Taking this Poppy Seed Tarte palette, I believe that's what it's called, I'm just going to apply the blush that's in the center just to give my cheeks a little bit of color. Now it's time to set my makeup, and I'm using the Maybelline setting spray. It is so cold, that's why I made that expression, because I knew it was going to be cold. But just before this spray is completely dry and while it's still tacky, I'm going to go back in with my highlight, which today is Soft and Gentle by MAC, and I'm going to apply that as the setting spray is drying so that the highlight dries into the skin with the spray, locking it in and really sticking it to the skin. Once I've highlighted, I'm going to contour my nose using this Wet n Wild contour palette, and I'm just going to draw 2 parallel lines on the sides of my nose with the bronzer side, blend them out with a brush and with my fingers. Taking this orange Inklet eyeshadow, I'm just going to apply that on the crease. Again, I will leave all the names in the description box because they're so odd. And then once I apply that on the crease, I'm going to go back in with another Inklet eyeshadow, but this one is brown. I'm going to apply that on top of the orange and using the exact same techniques. Going back with the Poppy Seed palette from Tarte, I'm picking up this dark brown eyeshadow and I'm just going to apply that on the outer V of the eye using a big fluffy brush and little by little building up the eyeshadow on the outer V. All we're doing here is creating some definition and depth to that area, and make sure you blend, really take your time and blend, because that is the key for a perfect smoky eye. Now I'm taking the darker brown eyeshadow, which almost looks black, but it's not. It's just super brown. I'm going to repeat the exact same process we just did with the light brown eyeshadow, but this time I'm going to be using a smaller brush just so the application is a little bit more precise. And then I'm going to go back in with the big fluffy brush and just blend everything out literally for like 10 minutes. Now I'm picking up the Naked Concealer once more, and I'm just going to clean up the lid, and this is going to be the base for my eyeshadow, and this is going to act like a glue for the eyeshadow to really stick on and to really stand out. Once I've carved out the shape on the eyelid, I'm going to go back in with my J-Cat Trio eyeshadow, and I'm going to mix the 2 green ones, the dark green and the light yellowish green, and I'm just going to pat that all over the areas that I apply the concealer with my fingers, and then I'm gonna go back with a smaller brush just to reach the areas that I couldn't reach with my fingers. Following that, I'm going to apply some more of the dark brown eyeshadow on the outer corner. Just because of all the blending and the green eyeshadow, we kind of lost the intensity a little bit, so I'm just bringing that back. Now with Nylon by MAC, this is a frosted eyeshadow. I'm just going to apply that on the highest point of my eyebrow and on the tear duct area. With my NYC liquid eyeliner, I'm just going to do a regular wing. It might be a little dramatic for some, but for me it's really just a regular wing. For lashes today, I'm using the Double Up by Ardell, and these are in the number or style 202, and these are a brand new pair, so they are a little bit stiff and they were a little hard to apply, but once I wear them a few times, they're gonna take the shape of my eye, making the application extremely easy. As always, my number one trick is to go back in and retouch the eyeliner once the eyelashes are on. This is going to cover the glue and it's just going to make that wing liner super perfect and super black. Now I'm just going to apply black eyeliner to my bottom waterline, and this one is from Lancome. And then I'm going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes, and this one is the L'Oreal Telescopic. For lipstick today, I'm using this one by Essence, and it's in the number 02. It's a beautiful nude, and you guys are not gonna believe it, but this is the exact same dupe to Myth by MAC, and I believe that one is a little bit over $20, and this one by Essence is only $2. It is insane. It literally has the same finish, the same texture, the same color, the same smell, the same application, everything. It's the exact same dupe to Myth, except that it's only $2. How crazy is that? It is just such a beautiful lipstick. I really fell in love with it. So this is it for this makeup look, you guys. I hope you like it. And I also want to mention that I kind of want to do a chit chat get ready with me because I don't really do talk through videos because I usually do voiceovers, because you guys know I have a Spanish channel and that's my main channel. So doing voiceovers really help me because that means that I can use the same footage, the same edited video, and upload it to both channels, just swapping the voiceovers from Spanish to English, and it really helps me. But I think you guys might want something different, so I hope the next tutorial I have for you guys is a talk through. I really need to organize my time a little bit better so I can get a little bit more videos up for you guys. But for now, voiceovers, if it's not voiceovers, it's not a video at all, so I don't want to do that. So I will promise to come back with more videos for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. I hope you guys like this green smoky eye look. No idea what to call this, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, I'll see you in my next tutorial very soon. Bye bye.